I've got a free baseball play for this Friday, June the 25th. The Phillies are at the Mets. We're talking game one of a doubleheader. Hey guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and I've got Tim Michael with me today. What's going on, Tim?
Well, Allie, we're sitting top five for MLB for picks right now. We're making some money, and we're going to pass that along to everyone else watching.
Yes, that's what we do. That's how we like to play it here at Picks and Parlays. So Phillies are at the Mets. We don't really have lines out on this one yet. It's a double header though, and we're talking about game one of the double header, correct? Hit me.
Yes. So we have some interesting new series starting up here on Friday, Allie, and the recent interleague action is over for now. And so I'm actually going to suggest a play on the under in the Phillies and Mets on Friday afternoon. And that's the one that starts at 1:10 Eastern, first pitch start time. And as you mentioned, it's the first game of the doubleheader, and which we all know are only 7 innings long. Now, I think these starting pitchers are going to battle each other into the later frames of this game. And because of that, my strongest call in this game is indeed going to be on that under. You know what? The Phillies send ace Aaron Nola to the hill. And of course, everyone knows that Nola throws better at home than on the road. But that said, I still do like him here, Allie, against this Mets weak lineup. He's now 5-4 with a 4.22 ERA. He owns a very respectable 95 to 21 strikeout to walk ratio. As I kind of touched on, Allie, he is only 2-3 with a 6.0 ERA on the road, while 3-1 with a 2.51 ERA at home. But I also think that this is a very favorable matchup for Nola, like I mentioned. And I think these home and away discrepancies will correct themselves before the end of the season. And now for the Mets. They're going to go with the red-hot Taijuan Walker, who is 6-3 with a 2.42 ERA and a 1.05 whip. He's coming off of a rare pedestrian outing, allowing 4 runs and striking out 5 over 7 innings in a loss to the Nationals on Sunday. Those types of starts have been few and far in between for Walker. And let's be honest about it, for anyone else right now, that would have in fact been considered, well, a pretty good outing. Regardless, Walker should feel comfortable here at home, as he's a red-hot 4-0 with a tiny 1.50 ERA so far this season. And so you know what? That's going to be my call here, Allie. As I said at the beginning, I anticipate both Nola and Walker throwing into the later innings. And as a result, my strongest play here is on the under in this one.
My big problem with the Phillies all season has not been their pitching in the beginning of the game. It's their pitching in the end of it. The bullpen is the issue. But as you mentioned, doubleheader games are only 7 innings long. So Nola's that kind of guy that can go 6 or 7 for you. Maybe the Phillies don't have to mess with their bullpen. What do you think on the side here? Are you leaning more Phillies or leaning more Mets?
I'm going with a side. I'd lean on the Mets here. Walker's home record speaks for itself. And I do think Nola will be better on the road here, but I still like Walker at home. So, you know what? As I mentioned, and we've talked about it, my strongest call is on that under, but I'd take the Mets as far as the side is concerned. Go under.
All right. Well, then that's your free pick from Tim Michael and Picks and Parlays. We're rolling with the Phillies going under in game one of that doubleheader, and we're leaning towards the Mets.